Bitcoin is closer than ever to changing the global financial system. But what is happening right now could cause the price to explode or make everything much bigger than we ever imagined. Today, I'm going to explain what is really happening with Bitcoin, why major investors are jumping in, and why some experts believe we are at the beginning of something historic. If you've been hearing about Bitcoin for a while, you know it has had incredible surges and brutal crashes. But in recent years, something changed. Financial institutions, governments, and even the world's largest banks have started taking it seriously. This began to accelerate after a very important event in the Bitcoin world. Approximately every 4 years, an event called the Bitcoin halving occurs. In other words, it becomes increasingly difficult to produce new Bitcoins. It's as if suddenly gold in the world started appearing half as fast. Historically, after every halving, Bitcoin has seen major price increases in the following years. But this time, something is different. The giants of Wall Street are now in the game. Companies like BlackRock, Fidelity Investments, and other institutions have started offering Bitcoin-linked investment products. This means that millions of traditional investors can now invest in Bitcoin from their regular accounts. And when institutional money enters the market, things can change very quickly. For decades, the asset investors used to protect their money was gold. But now many are calling it digital gold. Unlike gold, Bitcoin is limited, easy to transfer, and doesn't depend on any government. That's why many believe it could compete directly with the gold market. But it's not all perfect. Bitcoin remains a highly volatile asset. It can rise by thousands of dollars, but it can also drop just as fast. Additionally, governments are still trying to decide how to regulate cryptocurrencies. So the big question is, are we seeing the beginning of a new financial revolution or just another bubble? What is clear is that Bitcoin is no longer being ignored by the financial system. Now, banks, institutions, and millions of people are watching it. And what happens in the coming years could change the history of money. Because here we're going to explain everything that's happening in a simple way.